Hi, my name is James St. Pierre from Unique Results Personal Fitness and Development Studio, and welcome to the second of our vlogs or video vlogs. This one is entitled Goals Are Great but They Won't Make You Happy, and it's a continuation from our last vlog. So if you haven't watched that one first, I recommend you go back and watch that one before you move on to this, because this is a kind of progression from the ideas that we discussed last time. Okay, the last blog was I love it when a plan comes together and learn from when it doesn't. And that was really, just to summarise that very quickly for us, just to remind us before we move on, was really stressing the idea that to really improve our lives in any way, be that physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, financially, however that might be, we need to actually step outside of our comfort zone, and we need to actually start working towards some things that we can't currently do, we don't currently even know how to do. So we're going to get a little bit uncomfortable, we're going to step into some murky waters, and essentially we're going to start asking some questions of ourselves and doing some things that are going to make us feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay? Now, if we take, let's assume that we've decided that we want to improve ourselves in some way. It could be weight related, it could be performance related, it could be appearance related on a physical basis. We've decided, we've made that decision in a second that we want to improve. Okay? The next thing that we need to do is make some realistic assessments. Okay? So the first thing is, we know where we want to go. Okay? We know what we want to be. We can see that very clearly in our mind. Okay? The next thing we need to do is set a goal as to what it is we want to achieve. But we also really clearly need to know why we want to achieve it. And the first thing that I want to stress to you, which is really the basis of the title for this vlog, is that believing that by achieving a goal you will be happy is naive, and it's not really what goal setting is about. Now, I've set goals very regularly for the last sort of 5 or 6 years, and I mean sitting down, writing the goal down, making sure it ticks all the boxes, it's written correctly. We use the CREATE formula at Unique Results, and I'll discuss that on the next vlog with you, the nuts and bolts of actually how to set a goal. But this is really understanding why you set the goal, why it's important, what it's going to do for you and what it's not going to do for you. Okay? So I've religiously set these goals, written them down and reviewed them. Now, 100% honest, hands up, some goals I've achieved, some goals I haven't. But I can honestly say that achieving a goal has never kind of made me happy, yeah? And also missing a goal, falling short, not quite achieving it, has never made me unhappy. Fundamentally, I'm a happy person. Fundamentally, I love life. Fundamentally, I enjoy striving for things. If you get them or not is a separate matter a lot of the time. The purpose of setting goals is progressively moving yourself towards a worthy ideal and progressively improving yourself and stretching yourself. If you set yourself a goal to lose 3 stone and you lose 2.5, are you going to be unhappy? Are you going to be down? No, you shouldn't. You should celebrate your achievements, celebrate what you've achieved. Doesn't mean that you won't later on try and go on to lose the last half a stone, but you're progressively moving yourself forward. That is what's to be celebrated, and that is how you'll enrich your life. So don't try not try, just don't do when you're setting goals. Don't imagine that by achieving a certain goal, suddenly everything in life is going to be great and you're going to be happy. You make that decision beforehand. You make the decision now or whenever you want that you're going to be happy, you're going to be productive, you're going to be creative, you're going to be positive, and you're going to move yourself forward. Setting the goals and achieving the goals are really just little stepping stones along the way and along your path of, or your journey of discovery about yourself. Okay? So, what we're going to do when we set a goal, we set the goal, we write it down. As I say, I'm going to go into the full detail on the next vlog, but we write down the goal. The next thing fundamentally that we must know is where we currently are. Okay? If it's a goal, you'd be amazed at the number of people that I see who walk in to see me and I say, well, what's the goal? What are we going to start working towards? And first of all, I will say, no one laces up a pair of trainers if they're training with me. Nobody puts on their tracksuit until they know where they are and where they're going, and a goal is written down. Okay, there's no point in starting moving towards something unless you know where you're moving towards. Okay, so we need to know where we currently are. As I say, you'll be amazed. So many people come to see me. I want to lose weight. Okay, well, how much weight do you want to lose? What weight do you want to get to? What's your goal? Well, I don't know really. Well, where are you now? How much do you weigh now? Oh, don't know, I haven't stepped on the scales for quite a while. Right, the first thing we do is know exactly where we are now. We need to know if we're aiming to make our waist smaller, what size is it now? If we're aiming to go down some dress sizes, what dress sizes are we now? If we're aiming to lift heavier weights, how much weight can you lift now? If you're aiming to run faster, how fast can you run now? All of these things we need to know, so then we can set goals and we can benchmark improvements along the way. So before you train, the first thing you need to do is decide. That is the main thing. Where am I going? What is it I want to be? What do I want to look like? What do I want to feel like? What do I want to be able to do? We need to know why we're going there. That is so important. Why are we going there? It can't be, I want to lose weight because it will make me happy, because it won't. Okay? Why are you going there? Okay? Where are you now? And then we set the goal and we write it down. In the next vlog I'm going to be talking about that. But please, first of all, understand the process of setting goals is to drive you forwards. It is to empower you, it is to excite you, it is to focus you, it is to channel you, and it is to move you towards where you want to be. Okay? It's not to make you happy. Life is a journey, it's not a destination. It's cheesy, it's an old saying, but it's so true. In the past I've set myself goals. Right, I want to run a marathon, say sub 4 hours initially. Okay, you do it, you cross the line in say 3:58 and you feel fantastic, but I guarantee you within 24 hours you start thinking, could do that quicker. Could do that quicker. Okay, next time I'll do it in under 3:45, and then you do that. Oh, a bit more training, I could do that. And that's part of being a passionate, energetic person, is constantly trying to improve. It's constant daily improvement. That's what goal setting is for. It's not about making you happy. So if I sit down and write a goal with anyone and they say, I want to do this because I'm going to be happy, I say, well, first of all, we have a big chat, because you can choose to be happy right now. You don't have to put your happiness off until you've achieved something. Okay, you can choose to be happy now. Next vlog is going to be about setting goals, how we set them. It's going to be very exciting, very informative. It's going to give you the nuts and bolts of how to write them down in a way that you are just drawn to achieving them. It's the way that I write goals with all of my clients and the way that I write goals myself. We're going to go through that soon. Until next time, you can follow us on Twitter at Unique Results. You can like us on Facebook at Unique Results as well. You can read the blog, the written blog, which I do weekly, at uniqueresults.wordpress.com. And you can obviously watch our YouTube channel as you are now if you're hearing my words. So I will speak to you very, very soon. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me again. I hope I've kind of just gone off and just ran with it. I hope it hasn't been too manic for you. And I will see you very soon. Thank you very much.